Welcome to the 186th District Court. Court is in session. This is cause number 2021 CR 3374, State of Texas versus Jonathan Andre Thompson Sr. We're here today for a plea. We're conducting this hearing via video conference using the Zoom application. We're also using YouTube to live stream the proceedings to keep the hearing public. The time now is 12:43 p.m. on the 27th day of July, 2021. These proceedings are official, they're on the record, and they're being recorded by the official court reporter. Counsel and all present are instructed to act as though you were in court, and all are instructed not to record the proceedings. And if we could have the attorneys make appearances, starting with the state of Texas, please.
Ashley Jones for the state.
Larry Meadows for the defendant, Jonathan Thompson.
Sir, are you the same Jonathan Thompson charged by indictment with assault, bodily injury of a family member or household member, second offense? Is that you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And state, are we proceeding as charged?
No, Your Honor. The state is only going to proceed on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married cohab.
Thank you. And are there any amendments to the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor. The state moves to amend the indictment to change hand to elbow.
Any objections, defense?
No objections.
That is granted. I have the indictment in front of me, and I am physically using a real ink pen to scratch out hand. I place elbow on there, have my initials next to it, and putting today's date on there as well. Now, Mr. Thompson, now that the indictment has been amended, you automatically have a 10-day delay granted to you under the law. The question to you is, do you want to proceed today or do you want to wait 10 days and come back? What would you like to do?
Proceed today.
Yes, sir. Mr. Meadows, any objections?
No objections.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Thompson, I'm going to use a function of Zoom called share screen. We're going to show you the indictment in this case. Now, this is the electronic indictment. It still says hand right here. Using my cursor circle around that, but that's been changed on the real one, okay? We're proceeding as if we were going to plead on the real one that's in front of me that's been amended. But noting that there's an amendment, are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go over this with your attorney.
Yes, sir.
You understand it?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And counsel, do we waive reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
We're going to get out of share screen. I'll note that there is a discovery acknowledgement that's been signed and dated by both sides. I'm doing the same, and I make it a part of the record. And then Mr. Thompson, we're going to go back to share screen again. I'm going to show you a document. It's called the Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference. And I'm scrolling down to electronic signature. I'm using my cursor to circle around. Is this your electronic signature, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
By signing this, you're telling me two things. One, you understand that normally pleas are taken live and in the courtroom, but that you are consenting to do this plea by video conference. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Secondly, your electronic signature here, as well as all the other electronic signatures on the plea document in front of me of yours, you're telling me that those are valid as if you personally signed them. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
I approve the consent. I make it a part of the record. We're still in share screen. I'm showing you another document. It's called the Court's Admonishments. I'll scroll through because it's several pages and ask you, are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
You go over this with your attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Electronic signature, I'm using on the bottom of page 3. Is this yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
Get out of share screen. By signing the court's admonishments, you're telling me that you understand the court's admonishments and you understand the rights that are contained within it. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
That you want to give up those rights. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
The rights that you're giving up is you have the right to a trial by jury. You have a right to confront the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent, which includes the right not to incriminate yourself and not plead today. Did you understand that before you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing this, you're also telling me you understand the consequences of a plea and the sentencing range for the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury of a family member or household member, which is anywhere, it's a Class A misdemeanor, which is anywhere from 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand that before you signed the court's admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
By making an affirmative finding of family violence, then you lose on a misdemeanor case, and you lose your Second Amendment rights as far as possessing firearms or possessing any ammunition. Did you understand that before you signed the court's admonishments?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
I approve the waivers are contained within the court's admonishments. I make them a part of the record. Sir, we're going to go to another document using share screen again. I'm going to show you the plea bargain in this case. Ask you, are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go over this with your attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's an electronic signature to the left. I'm using my cursor to circle around. There's another one to the right. I'm using my cursor to circle around. Are these your two signatures?
Yes, Your Honor.
This document details for me your agreement with the state as far as punishment is concerned, and I'll let you know if I'm going to follow this prior to the entry of your plea. First says that the state's going to proceed on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, a family member, household member. It'll be 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. There'll be $750 fine. There's no application for community supervision or deferred adjudication. Taken in consideration for dismissal is another felony offense of assault, bodily injury, of family member, household member. Second offense will be an affirmative finding of family violence. One of your signatures, the one to the left, waives your appeal, and the state is also indicating this will be judgment satisfied. Is that your understanding of the agreement, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Counsel, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to get out of share screen. Mr. Thompson, I'm not bound by a plea bargain. I do not have to follow this. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
If I do follow a plea bargain, then you lose your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's true unless I grant you permission to appeal or unless certain motions are filed and ruled upon. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Counsel, any such rulings in this case?
No.
If I do not follow the plea bargain, I'll allow you to withdraw the plea and we'll proceed to trials if this hearing never occurred. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Note again, one of your signatures on the plea bargain waives your appeal. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
If not, then a plea of guilty or no contest or lesser included offense could have serious adverse effects on your immigration status. And I'll note that you're certified under court's admonishments that you are an American citizen. Counsel, do you believe that your client has a factual or rational understanding of the charge pending against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's been able to assist you in the defense?
Yes.
Do you believe he's mentally competent to waive rights and enter a plea here today?
Correct, Judge.
Sir, to the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury of a family member or household member, how do you plead? True, or rather, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
You understand that you can still be found guilty under a no contest plea.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Other than the plea bargain, did anyone promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, sir, Your Honor.
Did anyone force you or coerce you to plead today?
No, sir, Your Honor.
After going over this case with your attorney, do you believe that pleading here today is in your best interest?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Does the state have anything to offer to support the plea?
Yes, Judge. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
It's admitted. I reviewed State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments prior to getting on the record and find that it is sufficient to support the plea. Sir, I find that your plea was freely, intelligently, and voluntarily made, that there was sufficient evidence to support the plea, and that you're mentally competent to enter into such a plea, and I find you guilty, sir. Mr. Meadows, is there any legal reason as to why your client cannot be sentenced today?
No, Your Honor.
No legal reason. In accordance with the agreement of the state, sir, sentence you to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. There'll be a $750 fine. Time and the money will run concurrent. Taken in consideration for dismissal is another cause. I'm going to read you the cause number. I'll tell you the offense. If you plead true to this case, then I dismiss that charge. Do you understand the proceedings, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Cause number 2021 CR 5430, assault, bodily injury of a family member, household member. Second offense. How do you plead? True or not true?
True.
It's dismissed. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. It's also noted that this is judgment satisfied. Sir, this is a plea bargain case. I follow the plea bargains. You do not have the court's permission to appeal. You do not have the right to appeal. I'm also noting you waived your appeal in the plea bargain agreement. I'm making a certification of this for the record. I'll provide a copy of the certification to your attorney to provide to you. Is there anything else from either side in regards to the plea or to the sentencing?
Not from the state, Judge.
No, Judge. Nothing from. the
Good luck to you, Mr. Thompson. This matter is now concluded. We are in recess.